Good day! In this video, we are going to do some revision on the scatter graph. This scatter graph topic will be useful for those doing NCEA Level 1 Charts and Data, as well as those doing bivariate analysis in Level 3 Statistics. So without further ado, let's look at this graph here. This graph was obtained from the 2022 Charts and Data question. This is the average temperature from 1966 to 2019. So there will be a years of Auckland temperature as well as Wellington temperature. So we are going to compare the relationship between the Auckland temperature as well as the Wellington temperature. So when you do scatter graph, both the X and Y axis have to be numbers. It cannot be a category like gender, male and female. It has to be both numbers. So Auckland temperature is in degrees centigrade, is a number. Wellington temperature is also in degrees centigrade, so that is possible. The other possibility is maybe you want to compare the math results and the science results. So both of them are numbers, so you can do a scatter graph. So every point on the graph represents 1 year. So 1966 might be one of the dot, 2019 might be another dot. So 2000 might be another dot. So every dot represents 1 year, and that is how we're going to analyze it. Okay, so the first thing, when you have a scatter graph, the first thing you need to do, you have to find the line of best fit. So you must find the middle line. So I'm just going to just sketch it because I'm not very accurate. So suppose we just sketch it there. So make sure you have a ruler when you do the Charts and Data exam. So that will be your line of best fit. Okay. So once you have done the line of best fit in NCEA Level 1 for Charts and Data, if you can draw half on top and half bottom, mine is not, look like more, there's more on top. So if you can draw the line of best fit, that will be an achieve. Okay. So the next question they are going to ask you, what is the purpose of line of best fit? So the line of best fit is useful to make prediction of Y, in this case the Wellington temperature, given the Auckland temperature. So for example, if I want to know what is the temperature for Wellington when Auckland is 16 degrees, so we go to Auckland and we draw a line and we are going to find the temperature for Wellington. So it's about 13 point, slightly around 13.4. Mine is not accurate because I'm doing online. So it's about 13.4 or 13.3. So that is how the purpose of the line of best fit. And the next thing we're going to find out when you have a scatter graph is this called outliers. Outliers is also called unusual data. Okay, if you have a data that is out of the ordinary, then it is an outlier. So for example, we have a point here. This point is called an outlier. Okay, everyone is on the line of best fit. This guy here or this here is outside the line of best fit, so it is called an outlier. So when you have an outlier, what do you say? When you have an outlier in your scatter graph, the first thing you say is, I will investigate further if that point is possible. That's all you need to say in your NCEA Level 1. In NCEA Level 3 Statistics, you need to say whether this outlier is possible or not. If it is possible, then you're going to leave it. If it is not possible, you can delete it and you can draw the line of best fit, another graph without the outlier. Hope you got it so far. Okay, so what's the purpose of scatter graph? This is the most important. You, in your Level 1 Charts and Data, you need to analyze what is the purpose, the relationship between X and Y. In this case, we have Auckland temperature and Wellington temperature. So the objective is to find the relationship. So there are 3 relationships you need to find. We are going to do 1, 2, and 3. The first one, you need to tell me whether it is a positive or negative. Okay, so positive, if you look from left to right, if you are moving from left to right, this graph is going up. So if it's going up, then it is positive. If the graph is going down the other way around, then it is a negative. So in our case, it's positive because if you move from the temperature as it goes up, the temperature will also goes up in Wellington. So it is a positive relationship. So in that case, that's positive. The second point you say, as Auckland temperature increases, the Wellington temperature also increases. Okay, so that is another point you need to note when you write in Charts and Data, because in Charts and Data, the more you write, the better is your chances of getting higher grade. If it is negative, for example, if the graph slope downwards, okay, as x increases, y decreases. So as Auckland temperature increases, the Wellington temperature will decrease. That is the first point. The second point is you look at the graph, see whether it is a straight line or a curve. If this looks like a straight line, so you say it is a linear. If the point, it has a pattern, is a curve, then you say it is non-linear. So in our case, it is positive and it is linear. And the last and most important thing, you need to tell me whether that relationship is strong, moderate, or weak. If all the points lies on this line of best fit, then it is very strong. If there's a little bit of scatter, then it is moderate. If the points are all over the place and you do not know where to put the line of best fit, then it is weak. So in our case, it is going to be moderate because there's a line here and there are a few scatter points, and that's why it is quite moderately strong. Okay, so the final conclusion, if they ask you what is the relationship, you must say it is positive because it's going up. It is linear because it looks like a straight line, and it is moderate because there are most of the point lies on a straight line, but there's a little bit of scatter. So you can say it's moderately strong or moderate. Okay, so that is the most important part on scatter graph. Last but not least, the other point we need to know about scatter graph is the following. Okay, I'm going to adjust the paper. So the line of best fit is used to make prediction, as I said earlier. Okay, it is only useful to make prediction if it is a strong or moderate relationship. If the relationship is weak, then that line of best fit doesn't make any sense. So there's no point making a prediction if the relationship is weak. Secondly, the data obtained have to be up to date. In other words, if I want to make a prediction for 2020, then it's good that it ends at 2019, so it's up to date. If I want to make a prediction for 2025, it is way too long ago, six years since then, the data may change. So if the data is not up to date, then it is not a good way to make a prediction. And last but not least, the sample obtained must be from many sources. Okay, so for example, if you get data from only one school, then it cannot be used to represent the whole of New Zealand. You must get a good sampling technique so that that data can be used to represent the population of New Zealand school children. So that is all I need to talk about scatter graph. Hope you understand scatter graph, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers everyone, have a good day.